I didn't record this part, but I kind of just accidentally kind of walked in on someone's funeral. So I'm at this temple still. Yeah, you can see. And it's kind of like it goes all the way around. There's like a bit at the back. I don't want to go back there now because the family's like still there. And it's like, I don't know, I don't want to like vlog in front of them when they're like grieving. So what happened was like, there was all these cats. I was kind of following the cats because they were mint. There was like 10 of them and they were all like drinking this milk, right? And then I kept looking. I was basically following my nose at this point, and there was just this like open, like it looked like an open door funeral kind of thing. Like there was like a box with, I later found out, somebody's mother in it. And yeah, this woman came up to me with a hand like this, and she was old, so you couldn't tell, like she was that kind of old where you can't really tell what face that someone's doing, you know. And like I thought she was gonna come and like slap me as if to be like, you've interrupted these whole proceedings. But she came up and she was like, she insisted on having a high five. So I was like, all right, and yeah, high five, okay. And then she was like, oh, how are you? And I was like, oh, I'm good. And she's like, where are you from? And just chatting on. And then yeah, and she was like, oh, my mom's in that box. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry for your loss. And she was like, yeah, it's okay. She spoke really good English. Like she was like, she looks elderly, but she spoke really well, like really good English, to be honest with you. Like I could converse with her like quite well. And then there was these other like there's loads of funerals going on at the same time, and they're all like, they're in this like semi kind of sheltered place. So she took my hand and like showed me, like we walked through the middle of like either side. There's these big glass panes. Imagine it, like there's these big glass panes, and like there's like 3 of them on either side, and in each one there's like a funeral, and there's literally just like a dead body in the room, and everyone's like sat there looking at it. Like one of them, no coffin at all, just like on, like laying on top of like an air mattress for some reason. And everyone was just like looking, and I was looking, and then someone looked at me, so I stopped looking. And she was like, oh, you can take a photo if you want, you can take a photo. And I said, I do not think I should take a photo of that. That seems like a diss, and I don't want to, like that I wouldn't be happy about that if I was one of the family of the grieving, not the grieving. If I was dead, I wouldn't mind because I wouldn't know. But yeah, kind of incredible. And then they gave me this tiger balm. Can you see it? There's the label. And then I just put some on my nose. You can see it there, maybe. I put some on my temples. Haha, temple. Ha 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 ha. And now I'm feeling good. And she said she was going to buy some cigarettes, and she said to wait for me, to wait for her. And that's kind of what I'm doing now. But I also kind of have to move on. I have to keep moving, you know, before sunset. Yeah, kind of incredible. Really, that's real life for me. That's the kind of stuff I like to. That stuff like that happening is what I like it. You know what I mean? Would never happen in Brighton. Never happen in Newcastle. Probably wouldn't happen in London. But in Bangkok.
กำลังเข้าเทียบชานชาลาที่2กรุณายืนห่างจากขอบชานชาลา The train to Bang Sue Station is arriving at platform 2.
I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to survive, but yeah. Like, a car could come from absolutely anywhere, you know what I mean? I know it's a green light, but a lot of the time that doesn't mean anything. Isn't that awesome? So I heard that the rain here can make you ill if it gets on you, so I bought this poncho or whatever. But why am I the only one wearing one? I mean, I get that, I understand that I'm indoors right now, but like you would think some people might come from somewhere and be wearing it, right? Just putting my key in the thing. I look like a bit of a tit. I'm the only one wearing it, and everyone else, I feel like I'm being laughed at, you know? Okay, no regrets. Now who's laughing?